It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show.
I know.
It's a change the whole drama.
It's the Rollout Show.
Hey, yeah, that sounds great.
Once again, it's on.
It's the Rollout Show with another dope episode.
So here we go.
Rollout Studios.
Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all.
You know the deal.
Now Speed Doggy Dog, you know he got that heat.
The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet.
Nikki Pam, where you at, girl? Let's get it in like a Soul Train jam.
Yeah.
Hit 'em with a fat mix, reppin' Lane with the Long Beach with the dope shit.
Nice, nice.
Reggie Ambrose.
Heaven high.
Got me singing like Luther Vandross.
Never too much.
Hey, ladies. How you?
For my big homie,
Mr. Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the Rollout Show, bringing the funny.
We
for
back,
all
y'all.
Where's my camera?
I don't know.
It's the Rollout Show.
We'll see here. Oh, that
Speedy, you look so handsome. Just all black and brown.
He got his edges
Thanks, first
drawn.
time.
Ain't no silver nowhere.
I'm TV
yes,
ready
there
right
is.
now. I'm TV
Yes,
ready.
there is. It's right here.
I'm in my zone.
I was trying to make him feel good. I see it.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Because by the time he do it in the morning, it's...
there we go.
Yeah. It's the Rollout Show.
Chat room.
Nice fade. You paid for that fade.
Yeah, he did. The front part or the back part?
No, the whole thing. He stopped letting his nephews cut his hair. That looks nice.
Don't hate on my fade.
No, I am
It's
not.
called on set look.
It's on. Yes.
You got to be TV ready at all times.
You get you, Scott.
It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why, ladies?
Because you never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
1, 2, 3.
That's
But-
hilarious.
But you can't come check out our play.
On Sunday
Where?
at the Wilshire Ebell Theater.
What's the play called?
Mama, I don't love you no more.
That's it.
You done ran out of jokes, bitch?
Mama, I kicked my aunt in the butt, but I told her not to tell nobody.
There it is. There you go. At the Wilshire Ebell Theater.
We'll go with that.
It's a black play.
It's a black
We could change the
play.
name of it every week.
That's right.
It's your boy in the house. It's Speed Doggy Dog. We got.
Nikki Pam.
We got.
Tangy Ambrose, Heaven High.
We got.
Marrow.
No, get in there, girl.
Oh, where am I?
Right there.
Right
there,
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
See, you know, a real actress finds her camera.
Yes.
Yes, but I don't know how
camera,
wide
find
the
your light.
lens
That's what
is.
she said.
This
You
don't have to
thing
get
is
next
so
to it.
little, you
No.
know.
Yeah. You don't even
She didn't say that. In the house we got.
Jeff Brown.
In the house, the doctor. Who we got?
Rael, relationship scientist.
Hey.
Right.
Hey.
Rael,
Hey.
not Royal.
No, Rael.
Is that
Says,
E?
yes.
Is it R-E?
R-Y.
RYEAL.
Don't ever correct me.
Right.
Anyway. It is Freaky Friday. We'll
Freaky
start when we
Friday.
want to, motherfuckers. I was supposed to be here, but we was filming. We had to do some last little bit things for All-Star Weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speedy
we
got
getting
a job.
close. We getting
Speedy
close.
got a job. Speedy got a job. Speedy got a job. Woo, woo, woo. Speedy got a job. Speedy got a job. Speedy got a job.
Movie
and
Trump's
a
radio.
haircut.
Movie Trump's radio.
Movie
Absolutely.
Trump's
At all
radio.
times.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Anyway, so we had to do some scenes to get the movie ready for release.
Very
Oh,
good.
all right,
Very good.
Speedy. I
Excellent.
love
I'm executive
it.
producer on the movie.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Anyway,
Excellent.
so I know the fans have been waiting. Sorry we made you guys wait in the other 2 days. So he's on set. Jeremy Pivens, shout out to him. Shout out to Jay Fizzle.
Shout out Jay Fizzle and Jeremy.
I just saw him at the
Thank you,
Roxy.
Oh, you
You
did?
did?
Who?
Jeremy Piven.
Oh,
They
he's
Wow.
have this thing where comics play music.
Yeah, he's doing stand up.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh,
Really?
he's trying stand up.
Really?
Mari,
Oh, it's fine.
how you doing?
This is my BFF,
I'm
y'all.
good.
Anyway,
I
I
know.
knew her long before you did.
What? How do you know how long I've known
I've been
her?
knowing Mario very long. I had a crush on her. I just couldn't
well.
find a way to make her
Nigga,
fluffy.
who didn't?
And you know, when you met back in the day, you see her,
Yeah,
you was
actually, I
like,
met her
you had to do
years ago, too.
Right.
She was like, and she was always like, hey, to hug. You be like,
She's always been a sweetheart. I
scared.
I met her a long time ago too.
Yes,
I wasn't trying
before
to
the
kill her.
cheering.
You, but
Are you married now?
Yes, I am.
How long?
you are? I didn't know that.
He let you come on Freaky Friday?
Right, you're at
You
the
don't
house.
know.
she's with me.
Your phone blowing up right now. Well, yeah, baby. How long you been married?
5 years.
Oh, beautiful, man.
Damn, why does that sound like a club answer?
5 years. And where'd you guys get married?
Hawaii.
Oh, that's great. Big wedding,
I
little
did
wedding.
not know this. I'm really shocked right now.
Small. You and him.
Yeah,
Smart.
I'm pretty private.
You and him.
Smart.
Look, you and him and a
Smart.
turtle.
And a koi.
And a dog.
And she's very private. This could be an exclusive because I couldn't believe you answered the question.
I'm like, ooh.
I was like, you answered on the radio. You think we
Yeah.
don't have an audience? We
Can
can.
I
No,
finish?
you got about
If
10
you
people.
stop pointing her,
I'm sorry. I'm like,
Ooh, the shade
It's
is real.
impossible to have. It's impossible to have an entirely positive wedding over 50 people.
Why do you say that, Jeff?
hey, we didn't.
Because somebody gonna be talking about
My
what they
wedding.
didn't bring, who they did. Because
They didn't open my
You
gift
start getting
first.
into and you start getting into the bitter crowd.
Yeah.
Now we had 7 people. That
There
was
you
it.
go.
I beat you. We had
There you
That
four.
go.
was me and him. And
It was you, Michelle, and who else?
Donald and
Really?
one of her friends.
That's why it's gonna last.
Oh, so it's 5.
You had a
friend.
small
That's
wedding?
exactly why it's gonna last.
Which friend, Michelle? Melissa. Of course, Melissa. I don't know why I didn't.
No,
Oh,
one of her
another
high
person?
school friends. Like
Oh, really?
we hadn't seen in years. It was like, hey, I'm here in town.
Oh,
You want to be in the wedding?
You wanna come
just like that.
What are you doing?
You got something light blue? Come on, get it.
Yeah, get in the wedding. Well, yeah, black. Fuck it. We're the wedding.
hilarious.
So 5 years married. How many kids?
2.
Boys,
Excellent.
girls, girls, boys.
2 boys.
How old?
One is 2 and 17.
And 17. Okay,
Wow,
been married
that's a big
5
gap.
years.
Hold on, let's figure
Give me
it
a
out.
pen.
So,
Let me make this respectable. I'm gonna use some trigonometry to
Here we
make
go.
this work.
17 carry the 4.
Man,
Put
Jesus.
the 2 on it. Then you put her age in. How old is it? I'm gonna just go by the movie that I last saw.
That equals none of
7.
my fucking business.
Right.
Right.
So the 17-year-old's watching the 2-year-olds. What you saying?
Well, that's
Pretty much.
perfect. If you want to stay here, everybody got a job.
You want to eat?
Everybody got,
right.
everybody
You wanna
got a
eat?
job.
Go in there and watch that baby.
I done already told my kids. My house is always open to you, but when you move back, shit is different. 1, the door is locked at 1 o'clock. At 1:02, go back where you were. 2,
Really?
everything in my house at a quarter mark, I'm gonna put a Sharpie,
Oh.
a Sharpie line at a quarter. I mean, when
That's
you get
you.
under that,
That's
that's the
you.
people
That's
that pay.
mine.
Yeah,
There you go.
you can't have the last of shit. That's
Yeah, I'd
incentive.
have
Get your
I'd,
shit
look,
together.
I'd have started
I like
labeling
that
shit
rule.
at my house now. Now I gotta write my name on Donald, nigga. Don't fuck
Mommy.
with it. You put my.
You go by
That's what I
Donald at
do.
home?
That's what I
Huh?
do.
You go by Donald at home?
I don't know. It looked better than Speedy.
Yeah.
I can't be Speedy.
Yeah,
At the
that's
house.
true. At the house. That
House
makes
can't
sense,
be
yeah.
Speedy. But so 5 years, 2 kids, 1 17, 1 2, 15-year gap.
That's good.
Now is he an actor too?
No.
Producer?
A normal person.
Who? Oh.
I think we didn't call her in a lie.
I thought you were still talking about my kids.
Did you hit that tequila?
no,
She hit that
that's
tequila. Is that
still
what's going on?
No. What does he do?
Me.
That's a full-time job.
That's
This
a
is Freaky
full-time
Friday.
job, honey.
Yeah, you gotta do more. You gotta get the shit, get it right. So
All we
anyway,
got to do.
so
He's
y'all
stretching
married,
at the house,
and you hear on Freaky Friday, so you know what it is, and we ain't even do Bible study. So we'll start
Never
over here.
seen it, but
Bible study can be freaky if you go to Solomon. Just go to Solomon. Solomon was a fucking pimp. You hear some of that shit he said?
Oh, Solomon.
We're not gonna do that, Jeffrey.
Solomon.
Godfrey.
The freak.
Godfrey.
So, how's the sex like? Good.
Damn, this is what kind of shit is that?
It's Freaky Friday.
Freaky
Mark.
Friday.
Friday.
Somebody got to start off. We always start off with the newbies.
Oh, okay.
We gotta get her dip
Yeah,
first.
Tangy hit
gotta
me
get her
really
feet
hard.
wet. You gotta get your feet wet.
Valentine's.
So is
I was
it
like,
every day, once a day, once a week?
at least.
At least once a week.
At least.
Do you initiate? Do you go, hey, this is the day? Motherfucker, this.
Yep.
You guys scheduled sex?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it just, it doesn't happen. Do you wake them up? Because it's that day.
Yeah, I gotta wake him up.
Really?
Well, he
on
ain't
my
doing
schedule.
shit. You just said he didn't do shit.
Ain't like you got to go to work.
What's the nigga tired from?
Thinking.
Right.
Thinking.
I'm either fucking or thinking about fucking. I'm exhausted.
Uh-oh, let me play it off. Here she comes.
Yeah.
Baby. Yeah. You always gotta look down. Yeah, well,
She go.
you know, fine. All right, cool.
Are they cloning? Are they cloning yet?
And men, we never say no. We always go.
I know.
Wow.
I was like, you want to do it? He like, all right.
Nigga. Do you know how angry
no.
I have to be to not want to
Pull your
fuck?
mic in.
Oh my
Oh, yeah, pull it
god!
towards him.
No.
Oh, wow.
So you initiate it pretty much, and then then he go, all right, I guess.
Yeah.
He's already pitching a tent to begin with.
I doubt that he does that. I doubt
Really?
he goes, all
No,
right,
he's not doing
baby.
it like that.
No, exactly.
He ain't standing up cheering, going, my turn to fuck.
How you know?
Yeah, dude.
What would he be doing?
Do I know him?
No. No.
No, I saw today.
Where he work at? Sears? Is he a bank
Sears is
teller?
closed.
I already told you.
Look, is he a
he's,
bank teller?
Every time.
yeah, he's
Nah.
he's a general manager of Toys R Us. He's working at Toys R Us.
So his badge is a different color? Okay, all the good toys on this side here.
Yeah.
And you saying he's going to be jobless?
No.
No, because they
So,
close
but
all
you-
the Toys R Us.
They are, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's why the joke was funny. Speedy.
Yes.
I
yes.
thought you knew. You
didn't know?
Went over his
How
head.
do you close down Toys R Us? What my kids?
Amazon.
Because Amazon is
Amazon.
taking
And
over.
Walmart.
Yep.
And Target.
Walmart. A little
No.
bit of Target.
Target.
Yeah, Target.
Because people are stupid. That's why.
Why would you close
'Cause
down
people are
Toys
stupid.
R Us?
So I had to go the other day and turn in those gift certificates.
Yeah, what are they having people do with those gift cards now?
Well, gotta use them right
Gotta
now.
go turn them in.
Oh,
So
really?
when's the last day?
So we can all go.
say by
I'll
the
go
end of
with
the
y'all
year,
tomorrow
but
because my son
I say
turns 13 on
within a
Sunday.
You better hurry up.
Yeah, you better go.
Because
Yeah.
you're going to be using on them bullshit toys they got
Right.
left. Half a Hot Wheel.
Right. Exactly.
What'd you say, Tangy?
I said if y'all have some gift cards that y'all need to turn in, y'all can take me tomorrow because my son turns 13 on Sunday.
Are you giving? Is he having a party that you didn't invite my
Right.
kids to?
I didn't invite
Right.
anybody. This is a Mari's kid didn't get invited. This is a 13-year-old, and they.
What's that mean? No, that means he's a teenager. You have to celebrate that.
Well, I
And my
do, but
son
I
is a
let him
teenager.
pick who he wanted to invite.
I don't like that, Tangy. Now, because that means you. No, I don't like that. That's the cop out. Because that way you don't have to invite people. Because you go, well, my son invited who he wanted to.
Well, because he's turning 13, he said, "Mommy, I want to party at the bowling alley, and I want to invite." And I said, "Well, what about da 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 da?" And he
You
said,
mean Speedy's kids? Pretty
Yeah.
much.
He
"Well, it's
said,
a whole bunch of people.
Well,
It's
he
a
didn't
whole
ask
bunch of
me.
my
is that the
people."
first time?
Speedy's
Is that the
kids
first time your son cussed? Fuck Speedy's kids. I don't want them here.
But I think that's a little bit much. I mean,
What?
Because if he's 13, are you handling the party or not?
I am trying to stay calm because this is the first party where I have not connected with the parents, so that I can say, "Are you coming? Will you confirm?" Nobody's confirmed.
Why not?
Because I've
She gave
left.
it to him.
So he texts.
She let the 13-year-old drive.
He
okay.
texts his friends.
There's a lot of that going
He
around.
picked out his little 5 friends and
Oh,
his
okay.
sister and her friend, and
That's that.
Hey,
yeah. And
I'll let the kids know.
Like,
I'll
He didn't
let-
make the cut, Speedy.
I'll let my kids know that
BFF didn't either.
we gonna. I'm let my kids.
She
know.
told me that on the
Are
way.
you
She said
niggas
her
really
son
making a
didn't get
big deal out of a
invited.
13-year-old's birthday
It's
party?
just something to do.
Oh, okay.
I want to make her feel bad. Don't feel good until she feels bad. Anyway, it is the Will I Show. Freaky Friday. Yeah, you can't let him get off the hook there. Phone's ringing. Pam was on set because she had bought stuff for us for the people
Let
to
me
wear.
tell you.
And
I
then
don't know
Sean,
how I
shout
got
out
in
to
this
Sean.
shit. I don't know how I got in this shit. Okay, first of all, I get the call. Okay, I need a body double for Jamie. Okay, Sean and Jamie are the same size. And then made me think, damn, is my boyfriend that small? But anyway, besides that, okay, so he goes down there, whatever. Then I get the next call, hey, can you find me an afro wig? And that's when we called you.
Oh, because I have one.
I know you had one, but then it wasn't the right hair.
got
Then I
two.
had to get another hair. Then can you get a shirt? Can you give me another shirt? Can you do makeup? I'm like, nigga, I need a credit.
Well, man, they'd find a way to get you to work.
Oh,
Want you to run around and do shit.
yeah, wow.
No, but thanks, Pam. Appreciate that. And Tangi, I'm driving on our way here. We got a phone call.
Oh, dude, damn. Caller, ready? Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this Poolie from Kentucky.
Bully was cracking.
What to do,
By the time
Pooh?
y'all met me motherfuckers back.
We been back. We just had shit to do. Sorry.
Hey, man. Hey, Nick and Pam.
Yes, baby.
I heard Lil Red almost whooped the nigga ass in Las Vegas.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said. He almost whipped the ass. What?
I said, I heard Lil Red almost whooped the nigga ass for you.
Oh, yeah. Did we tell that story?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much.
He need to go and marry you, man.
Yeah, we've been down that road. We ain't doing that again.
Anytime a nigga went and take an ass woman for you, he love you.
You got a point there.
Hilarious.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
hey, man, I almost went to jail for a man cold, man.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
Hey, we was at, nigga talking to me at the funeral, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Uh-oh.
That's
Wait,
bad.
what do you mean?
At the urinal.
Ain't no
Oh, they
talking in the
said-
Ain't no
bathroom.
talking in the
They
bathroom.
said funeral.
There's no reason for you to say anything to me to after I wash my hands.
Hey,
and I'm
man. Hey,
at the
man, I
urinal.
almost went to jail. We almost got to fight, man.
Man, look.
Hey, how you doing, bro? Nigga.
Nigga, I got my dick in my hand. Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear another male voice while I have my penis in my hand. I don't.
I'm glad y'all back, man.
All right, big dog. Thank
All right,
you,
big
man.
pimp.
So we got the sex doctor in the building.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. If you
So
gonna be a doctor,
what
shit.
is the I don't know if there's an amount. A married couple, should they do it once a week, once a month, once a day? Do you just let it ride out?
Well, actually, it varies, but the average could be once a week. Yeah.
That's a bad average right there, huh? You can't hit no home runs with that.
That's 48 times a year.
Yeah, that's
hard.
I'm gonna have to squeeze some in some other way.
That's wow.
I'll get my tablet. Look, all right.
I know, right?
What's it ain't Wednesday? It ain't my day.
Then stay single.
Right.
I think women
Yeah.
do that because, to have that control over men because they know we used to fuck like rabbits when we wasn't with them. And now they married, like, nah, I'm gonna ration your shit out. Here you go.
No, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, it's very
I
bad.
tell you what, I'm gonna buy a pet wolf, and then I'm gonna not feed him with all these fucking chickens hanging on the fence all around my property. That's a great idea. And then when he goes and eats a chicken, the wolf's bad, huh? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. That's the dumbest shit. You ration.
So you're saying
pussy. You
once a
gotta
week?
be kidding me.
Well, 1 to 2 weeks. I mean, 2 times a week. Yeah.
1 to 2 times a week.
Yeah,
Twice a
1 to 2
week.
times.
I'm with that.
Twice a week. Yeah.
I heard somebody say that you should do it at least once a day.
Oh,
If you
no,
married.
my coochie can't take that.
Oh, no,
What the fuck?
no. Once a
That
day.
shit made out of paper mache?
Nigga.
Some people do it.
She
every-
said, "Oh Lord Jesus."
Shit.
Would you be
That must be a big one.
Got a paper cut.
That's girthy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
and
can't
you know-
take that every day.
No,
Every day.
It ain't time to
Every
heal.
day. That's why it really matters too. It really matters because if we're talking
does.
about every day, then we're talking about the math.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
That's
Then we're talking about
365.
how long the person does it, how long that male, So if he's an hour or 2 person, then you think about 2 hours a day for 7 days a week.
14 hours.
Hold on.
Wait,
Let me.
wait,
I can add. Hold on.
wait, Speedy.
I tell you
I
what
said,
that
wait,
equals.
what?
That equals fucking broke.
I know, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
That's like these niggas that brag about doing it all night. That's because you don't know what the fuck
Right.
you're doing. Okay,
Yeah,
I
you
got a
don't-
strong 45 an hour.
I think if you start to smell rubber, then you should.
Yeah,
You start to smell rubber.
it starts to smell
That's what
rubbery.
we
I
used
know
to
what
call-
he's
yeah.
talking about.
But I think
Yeah.
you don't want it to get dry. It should be in
That
the mood.
too.
You don't want her to start thinking, when he gonna be finished?
Yeah.
Right.
Or
that
fellas, you don't want to hear.
Like, damn, my show coming on in like 20
That's me. That's me.
That's me.
This is what you hear. You
What
hear
is it?
but when you look up, she's trying to grab the remote.
right.
And then they catch you.
Your show
They
is
catch you
coming
looking.
on.
They catch you looking at
Yeah.
the TV. You be like, wait, what?
Going over his
See, I'm
over
a
his shoulder.
real man. I can give a fuck. You grab the remote. Don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna be able to turn the channel. Shut up.
Yeah, you say your show is coming on. You just cut on. Just cut it on. There it is. That's
What's
the
your
show.
show?
We're not stopping.
That's bad timing.
What's your show?
You know, I gotta watch Wendy Williams.
Whatever. I have to do my
So
work.
can you watch that at the same
My
time?
General Hospital.
Oh, you can't watch it at the same time.
Really?
I can.
Oh, okay. Well, you never miss
I
your
can
show.
watch the news.
So you
You
can
won't
watch.
miss. You won't miss.
Oh, the weather's on.
So you won't miss the news or Wendy or sex. You'll have them all together, right? Okay.
There you go, Mara.
I give it to you, Mari. You can watch Wendy Williams. I cannot fuck
I'm a
watching that dude.
multitasker.
You got to cover your eyes there, Jeffrey.
Well, he's not looking that way.
Now, do you get involved when the game is on? Do you come in and try to get his attention?
No.
No. Only when the news is on. So every time I turn the news, I'll be waiting like, it is 11 o'clock. Okay, man, it's 11. Your shit is on.
But you're saying when I was dating one. No.
I used to date a girl that was like, okay, at halftime, if your team is ahead, you get a blowjob. If they're behind, you're just gonna have to settle for some pussy.
Like that was bad options either way.
No, there's a great option in there.
I didn't even watch sports.
That's funny.
That is
Hilarious.
So 5 years of marriage. Let's say 5, because I'm almost on 5. Well, no, I'm almost 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, good for you.
All right.
We didn't go to Hawaii.
You don't have to go to
We'd have been stuck trying to go there and get married. We'd still be there.
right?
They're going to these boats home, I guess.
I didn't know Speedy could fish. That's how we eat and get
So 5 years, or however that is, you're saying that at least once a week or twice a week. We not niggas ain't doing an hour. I can 45 minutes.
It's strong 45.
Yeah, strong.
Right. Strong 45.
Speedy,
I mean, at least
allegedly.
two
Okay,
commercials.
right, allegedly.
Yeah,
You
it
good
also
for a good 5 to 10, I'm sure.
Yeah, it also considers too. You're working. If she's working, if he's working.
No, nobody works.
Then you have kids.
Is that because something has
you
to
have
kick
deal
in
with that,
first, Speedy?
You're
Ain't that a
still
bitch?
a whole lot.
Look, no, I just chew it there.
But
No, I don't do it yet.
I've had some clients that says every day. That they
Every
do
day.
it every day. Yeah,
Are they happy? Really,
That's
really
the
happy?
point. That's the point.
that's a good point.
Okay.
That's a really good point. And why'd you say that?
Because it seems like if they're doing it every day, they would be happy.
Not necessarily.
No.
Well, if both of
No,
them
you don't
want
have
to
to.
do
My
it.
first wife everything was horrible except the sex. Everything. The sex
really?
was incredible. But it was like...
That was the only thing keeping you together.
Fuck you!
Right.
We just hated each other, so it didn't...
Wow.
I never heard of that.
Oh,
We
that's
fucked all the
I
time.
can't
We hated each other.
No, if I hate you, we know.
Let me
That's
think.
some of the best.
I will find a way to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It
sometimes
depends on what I hate you for.
Because you hear?
Sometimes too, when if you're having sex all the time and you don't really like each other, you're using the sex as a codependent.
Right.
This is how you are coping with each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. If I can't fuck you, I'm gonna have to wind up stabbing you in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Look here, Letterman. And who is Dave?
The white boy I stole this jacket
another
from.
nigga jacket on. He's
No,
at home going, nigga.
I know, Dave. He got
From the
that.
Pasadena, so I collect varsity jackets. I got it from the Pasadena swap meet. That's every second Sunday.
I was going to
And
say
it's
Goodwill.
Incredible. Yeah. Oh no, I'll hit the Goodwill in a minute.
Y'all done see me
In a
look.
minute.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
So Dave
Did you
turned
wash
it
it
in.
first?
Did you wash
I
it
dry
first?
cleaned it. No, I dry cleaned it. No,
I don't get it though. It's
not
another.
really
I still have
I
mine.
like it. It's green and white. I like it. I like it. No, it's just because I like it. But no, don't worry about this, Mrs. Caldwell. Anytime you find yourself justifying a purchase to Speedy, okay. Here's a nigga who will buy new Nikes with the light bill. I am not.
No, I will not.
True that.
Only with the rent money.
These niggas.
I
Speaking of
gotta get
which,
3 pairs.
speaking of which, those is flame. Those,
Thank you,
those is
brother.
on fire.
What
I
I
like
do.
those.
Somebody said people go on vacations, but are still working on a divorce.
Oh, absolutely. We got these tickets cheap. Let's go.
I don't hate you
Nicole
that much.
said
bitch.
that.
We can't get a refund.
You know something interesting that Rael said earlier, because Mari was looking for a helper with a nanny.
Oh,
maid,
right.
something.
Okay. I was like, what?
And Rael was talking about how you have to be careful with who you hire. He was explaining why your best friend can.
Oh, so
take
you started
your
the show
man.
without us. This is that bullshit.
That's
Well,
impossible.
because the show
That's
started
impossible.
at 8:00, and I was here.
Amen.
So
How about
I
that?
figured that we would go ahead and do something because I don't think the show y'all got here until
So,
what 9:30.
Tangy,
How about that?
Tangy.
How about that?
So you're saying that she shouldn't have someone working there?
Oh, you didn't let me finish my question.
No, I heard you guys when I was on my phone.
Okay, go ahead. I'm glad you were watching.
Right.
I was mad. I was driving like, what the fuck? I'm hearing Michelle in the background. Check the mic. Tangy's ass. I thought she was in my seat too. I said, "Who's in my seat?" I was looking for the string behind you. I said, I was just gonna come in and stand like, really? In front of the
You
string.
need to booby trap your seat.
Yeah. Look, you're in front of my string, bitch. I'm very sensitive about my string. No, so I did hear that part. So she shouldn't have a female?
No, she should. I mean, you can have friends.
Whoever you want.
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely have friends. You just have to be mindful of how long your friends are around you and your significant other, especially during the time when she's vulnerable, like if she just broke up with someone. And so what happens is,
girl, can I stay the night?
Go through all my friends in
Look,
my head.
It go like this. Can I stay the night? The dude be like, yeah, you can stay, yo, bro.
I'm gonna have to vehemently disagree.
yeah.
Wait a minute, let him tell you why.
What the question is how your best friend can end up sleeping with your significant other or your husband. Now, we're not saying the only way. Right. This is a scientific way of how it could happen. So one of the examples, we can just talk about Schwarzenegger. Right.
Arnold. I was like,
Arnold.
Right.
He said advanced.
Wait, what nigga?
Sports.
I thought that was an app.
Arnold, right?
Right.
With the nanny, right?
Okay.
Right. But how could something like that happen? But we hear about this all the time. This happens.
She right there.
Absolutely.
Right.
She's constantly around.
But there's more to it
She's
than that.
constantly around. But not only that is when she's ovulating. So when she's ovulating, the male is constantly smelling her when she's ovulating. So
And he don't even know it.
So yeah, and he's
Right.
not conscious of it.
It's pheromones. You don't even know.
I think you're starting to agree now.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's how he can
No,
cheat with his
no.
secretary too.
I'm not
Right, absolutely. And that's how it can happen with the secretary too as well. When that person is around all the time. And see, this is not conscious. This is something that actually happens and we aren't aware of it.
So should I burn incense all the time?
No.
Yeah, right.
Is that why you burn all
but
those
not
incenses?
only
you
just
ovulate when you go to
that,
work.
but not only just the ovulation, right? But we're also talking about times that you're spending with this person. So just like
The
best
person
friends,
is not your husband. I mean, not your wife.
like, now best friends most likely sometimes
everything.
like the same thing too, right?
Oh, okay.
So if he's also this intelligent guy, so also we're talking about sapiosexual. So when we're talking about
you gotta back up again. What?
so when we talk about sapiosexual, we're talking about
What
a
is that?
person who
Who's
is
attracted to your
who's
mind.
attracted to your mind.
He's
So-
the doctor. Can he not? Letterman, Dave.
Is there
It's not you,
are we above the two niggas that can conjugate a verb limits on the show?
Pretty much.
Okay.
On my shit.
I'm only working with a Chicago high school public education from the 80s and Mythbusters.
That's too Chicago.
Yeah. But I do know what
to Chicago.
sapiosexual is.
Yes, and so they are interested in the person's mind, so they could get attracted to that.
Okay.
So now we're talking about two things, and then we're talking about being attracted to the person because the person makes you. What do we always say? The best relationships is that man that makes you laugh, right?
Yes.
Well, I do make him giggle. We got a phone call. Hold that
Right.
thought there. We got a phone call.
Okay.
Caller, what's your name and where? Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
You know who this is, and you know where I'm calling.
What's up, Vernon? What's up, Vernon?
Okay, I understand all that togetherness stuff, but your mind should tell you, look, I'm with this person. I ain't gonna cheat.
Woo!
Yeah, you're right.
See, and that's the
really the
thing
bottom line.
that really makes this point important because you are thinking, I'm not going to cheat with her husband. I'm not going to cheat with her husband. I'm not going to cheat with her husband. And then I come over and I'm like, hey, I'm the only one allowed to
about-
hug him. I smell.
How about you? How about you say I would never?
How about?
Not I
Right.
won't. How about I would never?
Okay, I would never cheat with her husband. I would never cheat with her husband. I would never cheat with her husband. But then he's saying that I'm smelling
No, he is.
the pheromones. And
Well,
so
you need
it's
to close your, you need to pin your nose together. Because where in the hell
Get the fuck
I'm
out
gonna
of
sit there and let some shit like that happen?
I'm a fan.
burning the whole house down with you in it.
Yes.
I'm a
Because
fan.
first off, that's a betrayal of a friendship. Now, if you didn't know the person, that's a whole nother issue. But if you know that this relationship is going on, and you know the person that you cheating and y'all doing that stuff with, you deserve to get your ass whooped and then some.
Come on, mama.
right, well, go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah.
What were you
I
going to
think
say?
it's,
Thank you for the phone
I,
call.
I think
No,
it's
call back.
powerful though to understand because he did say he said like when the maid comes in and she's making the bed and when she cleans the sheets she's smelling him she's smelling him. Well, Vernon didn't. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, absolutely.
No, Jeff, go ahead.
And we're definitely not talking about the we're not talking about that woman who's out for that, the best friend's husband.
Right, nobody
That's
got
a whole
time for
different
that.
person. That's a
Right,
whole
it's
different
too many
person.
men out here.
But we're talking about how it actually happens, because we know it happens. It happens billions of times, right? Jesus. But how? And one of the main reasons for bringing this up is because I had a lot of clients and a lot of friends that actually broke up as best friends, but understanding how that could have happened as best friends, right? And maybe forgiving each other, but understanding just how that could happen. Remember, we're not talking about the only reason why it can happen.
Just
right?
one of them.
Just one of them, the reasons that it can happen.
We're going to let Jeff in. Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, go ahead, Jeff.
I'm trying to cross the street. Cars keep coming. There is,
last week, no.
no shit.
Yeah.
I vehemently disagree.
Why?
There's only one reason, and one reason only to cheat: low integrity. There's no other reason. This hormonal shit. This I smell her. Yeah, that's all true. But unless I slip on a bar of soap and my dick falls in her, there's no such thing as an accident. You don't accidentally cheat. First off,
I agree, Vernon. I love that.
In order to cheat,
absolutely.
you don't cheat once.
Yeah, it's
you
not
don't.
an
You don't
accident.
make cheating is not one decision.
Yeah.
Cheating is several decisions. What I'm gonna wear, what time I'm gonna do it,
Why do I
what
keep
I'm finna
calling?
do, why am I calling?
That's
So
right.
so this concept of I fucked that person by whoops is some bullshit.
Yeah, but it's really spending time with somebody else. When you spend time with someone else, you're gonna have feelings for that other person.
Absolutely.
And now, so the thing is how far does those feelings go? And most people, we can't measure one's strength versus somebody else's strength.
Absolutely.
So
sure you can.
our willpowers are different than other people's willpowers, right?
Yes.
So the thing is when you say I disagree, that's fine. So what you're saying is when you're saying is as a couple that this guy is saying I'm willing to mess up my marriage, I'm willing to mess up my kids, my home, my everything that
If
I
they
have.
think that far.
Because this isn't just a one night thing. This doesn't happen in the day. This happens as you are constantly around each other, where feelings start. This happens all the time where this is one of the reasons why something that we learned way back in the day, our grandmothers and stuff. Don't tell your girlfriend about how good the sex is. So they don't really know scientifically why they're telling us that, but they're
So they can
telling us
tell
that,
me.
But they're telling us that for a reason.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because so why when they say that? Why do you think what happens if you're telling your girlfriend about your boyfriend or husband's sex life?
Y'all
what does
laughing
that do?
together.
What does that do? what does that do to the other
Actually,
person?
that happened with me one time. My girlfriend, what's that?
Act like you don't hear it. Act like
Okay.
you don't hear it.
Anyway, yeah, my girlfriend, she had just gotten with her boyfriend the first time,
Just
and I was
push
like,
your-
"Ooh, how was it?"
Push your thing in.
It's one of these two.
Yeah, just push
Or
it in.
just take it out and in or whatever. It's one of you two.
Take
Take
it out and in.
and stick it back in again, Mari.
I don't know how to do that.
No, it's not
That's not
yours.
yours.
It's not yours.
So it
Oh,
might-
look at his cord. It's laying on. Yeah, your cord is laying on the metal.
It can't be crooked.
No, it's not that one either.
I like
But have
crooked.
him stick it
I
out.
think it's,
Okay, the shielded cable costs a little more, but when you buy it, you don't have these problems. Just
Is that better?
figured I'd
Okay.
throw that out there.
Oh, really?
So your girlfriend, go ahead,
Shielded-
Mari.
shielded
About that.
XLR.
Yeah,
Something
yeah,
like
but I don't know. She said like, "Oh, he was all right," and I was like, "Oh, okay." But then later on, they got married, so I was like,
it was in.
Oh, yeah, I've had people tell
we go.
me, I like him, but it's just short and fat. And And then I remember, but I don't say nothing.
You stupid.
It's like, yeah.
Like, it wasn't
This
for me.
is when you fuck up. Hey, short. I mean, hey, Carl. How you doing?
Right.
Checking in on you.
That's
Right.
hilarious.
Heard y'all broke up.
I'm not doing much bad.
Right.
Yeah. So remember, this isn't intentionally. This isn't something that I'm saying, oh, oops, and you mess up. But we
Right.
know it happens. But we have to say, how did that happen? How did it happen? And it's your best friend. Because we know we're not trying to mess up best friends. You know, you're not trying to destroy
Don't look
your
at us.
friendship.
I ain't want to sleep with her,
Yeah,
man.
right.
No.
Right. You're not trying to destroy your friendship, right?
Right.
But it actually happens, and people sincerely, really hate, that it happened. Because not because of that affair, but because of the relationship that they lost with their best friend.
Well, I know for me, like I have a few girlfriends that I'm real cool with their husbands and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I keep it at a distance.
Sure.
Even though we're real cool, one of my girlfriends so cool. Like if I want to buy a car, she'll say call him, or if I need something, she'll say call him. To this day, and
Oh,
it's
I ain't
been
gonna say
years,
that.
I still I know you, but to this day, I'll still call her and
I will
ask
call
her,
him for
is it
you.
okay if he
Put you on speaker.
Yeah.
I keep a line.
And especially we're talking about if she's vulnerable when she's just broke up with a guy and she's around you guys when she just broke up with a guy.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
really vulnerable right
She
now.
gotta go.
And what you're doing is
Girl, we
supplying
broke
her.
up. Get your shit.
You're supplying her with another man in her life because she's hanging around you guys all the time. So when she's hanging around you guys, we're talking about biology. We're just talking about biology. We're talking about as quick as, for instance, now when we talk about smell, we're from Chicago.
Yeah.
So we see dogs running around, female dogs running around all the time. And then if she's in heat, what do we see behind her?
Bunches of dogs.
Male dogs,
Yeah.
right? Male dogs. And the male dogs is running after her because she is ovulating at that particular time.
Mm-hmm.
So male dogs smell. Us human beings, there's no different. When a woman is ovulating, when she's ovulating, she's releasing a certain chemical called copulence. When we smell the
Confidence?
copulence.
Oh, okay. It's confidence.
Yeah, you can look it up. When we smell women, this is again, this and husbands. Now you might remember this, or your wife might remember this. Times that you are all over her. Times that you are all over, not every day, but just a certain time that you are all over her. That may be the time that she's actually ovulating. And that's how you can tell when she's ovulating because you just can't stop touching her. You're all over and everything.
Ovulate that much.
Yeah,
Well, what about a person like
when
me
she
who ain't
is
got no-
ovulating.
What about if you're not ovulating anymore?
Well, I mean, you're all good. I mean, that situation.
So why would you
then-
not?
about that
Why would you not be
situation.
ovulating?
Because
I don't have no ovaries.
she she has
Oh,
hysterectomy.
you
Yeah.
just got that. You got the box that the shoe came in.
Oh, but guess what Rael told me today? He was watching the show when I was asking if you could feel the difference when when a woman has a hysterectomy.
Yeah, I heard that. In the
You
car.
heard him. He said, "No, you didn't say all that on the air." But he said, "No, because and something else he said is when they're hitting the bottom and we're like, he in my stomach. It's because he's hitting the cervix and the cervix is pushing the uterus up there. But
So he's a uterus pusher.
You still feel, but it
Give you
still
a ride
feels
on the old
good.
fibroid.
Jeff, have you ever had sex with a girl that had a hysterectomy?
He wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But with that
Could
in
you
mind,
tell a difference?
No.
with that in
can't tell
mind,
it.
hold on.
Fair.
No, you can't tell. Unless she tells you that. You really don't know.
Yeah,
All right, it is the rollout show.
I don't care.
Yeah, we don't. Men are very. We don't.
So I'll explain that after.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Come back. It is the rollout show right here. Freaky Friday. We're gonna get it in. No
Did
pun
anybody
intended.
have sex today?
Can I finish up? Thank
I'm
you,
just
Tangent.
curious. Did
But
anybody have sex
That
today?
would start a conversation.
Somebody.
No
Okay.
comment.
All right, so we take a quick break. We come right back. Don't move.
Somebody.
Nah,
Hey, y'all.
nah, this can't be true.
Doggy dog.
Studios.com.
Oh, you sound good.
The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Why?
Because you never gonna meet Jamie Foxx.
But
You can meet Speedy on Sunday.
at my new play called
Mama, I had sex 5 times with your sister because I smell her pheromones.
On Sunday.
You didn't say where.
It's where?
At at the Wilshire E-Bat Theater.
They got to pay us for that. Shit.
No, we are pumping them.
Yeah, y'all
For real.
pushing them real hard.
Real hard. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog. In the house we got.
Nikki Pam.
We got.
Tangi Ambrose.
We got.
Marrow.
Wait, he let you keep your name? Anyway, we got.
I know, right, Jeff Brown?
We got.
Dr. Rayos.
You want to keep your name, marry your daddy. That's what I
Oh.
You want to keep your name?
said. Marry your daddy. That's how you do
So
it.
he let you keep it?
Of course.
I'm in charge.
Is he young? Is he younger than you? Yes, he's younger.
matter?
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
way your answer,
No,
like,
yeah.
A little young motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. And for the record,
Toys R Us is
You
closing.
know that
for the record,
that works both ways. He
For
could
the
be
record,
young
ladies,
or he could be old.
for the record,
Yes, sir.
whenever we ask you a direct question and we don't get a yes or no,
Yes.
we already know the fucking answer. We
Yeah.
already got it. That's-
Well,
When
ask
we
me a
get
direct
700
question.
words
We
that
will
don't
not.
equal.
It is Freaky Friday, a late edition. Appreciate everybody being. Oh, in the house we got. Oh, you said your name. Okay, cool.
The good doctor.
The good doctor. Is it doctor or is it doctor? Well,
Right, yeah.
excuse me, doctor.
Let's move on.
He know what
we
the
was
fuck he
getting
talking
into
about,
it.
Mari.
We was getting heated into it, man.
No, I saw that. That's why we cut you off. Anyway,
You stupid.
it's now time
Let's talk about
for.
that-
I guess
that
Tangi.
The Tangi
They
was
ain't
talking
tell
about.
me shit that Tangi be doing. All right, Tangi. It's now time for Tangi's
What Tangi be doing?
sex positions, right?
Oh, yes.
position.
Now these are what I mean. Why are these positions the one?
Oh,
If
my
you don't know,
goodness. Well,
Tangi's not hard to look at.
thank you.
You know we can hear you.
Hi. Well, because they're fun.
Okay, they're just fun positions.
These are fun. I found a bunch of interesting ones. Like I found the best sex positions for a dominant man, or the best sex positions if your woman wants to have an orgasm. You know,
Yeah,
I have
bring
my
the
little
other dude
brain.
in.
The
Anyway.
best sex positions to improve your sex
Bring the
life.
other dude.
5 high. But you know the one that I stay with.
7.
That
He has you down for 7.
Oh, okay. Well, these were the ones underwater, the best swimming pool positions.
Underwater.
Yeah.
Sex
fucking
too good to
underwater,
be trying to
yeah.
fuck underwater. I'm being drowned.
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
that's
be
a
hard
yeast
for a
infection.
half a second, then all of a sudden it's like chlorine.
Okay.
I know you started thinking
You
about
know, like dry.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
This
gotta-
is salt water.
You got to
Okay.
try to think about shit like breathing.
Right.
So you can do it underwater.
You're not underwater. Your dick is underwater.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm back in it. I thought y'all meant like snorkel fucking or something.
Look,
I thought.
I'm trying to fuck you and keep my breath.
Okay.
Gotta concentrate on the blood and breathing.
I got to do it doggy style and doggy paddle. No, I'm not gonna be able to get this done.
Stupid.
Y'all don't really like to have sex in the water?
That's not like that ain't on my top
It's
5.
not
We
like,
black.
yeah, it's like, I'm cool.
So would it be
Let's
better
speak-
for y'all if I didn't do the
No,
pool? I did
no.
the shower.
Let's be clear.
That's
Okay,
better.
I'll do the
that's
shower.
better. That's more
I'll do the
realistic.
shower.
Well, here's,
Yeah.
here's the
You got
question,
soap
Tangi.
and-
Are all 7 in the tub? Is that what it is? Or in the
They were in
water?
the pool.
All of them.
But I got shower too. I got y'all.
Okay, do the
I'm sorry
shower.
because y'all
Okay.
grown.
Do the
Next
shower.
week, after y'all get through this, then we'll go through to the pool. Okay. Okay.
You are
So
not getting in my pool
Be gentle
again.
with us.
I'll be gentle. Okay.
gentle.
The first one, I'm sure you will like this. Water work it.
Oh.
Because it turns out that the high water pressure beating down on an erect penis is not always good for y'all.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Really?
Very
We
distracting.
like it.
Very distracting. Look, bitch.
Yeah.
Kind of hurts a little.
So yeah, we like.
Matter of fact, most of this creative shit you bringing up is for y'all. We
I
don't.
know.
All we need
But-
you to
but
do is
that's
show
all that
up.
matters.
But wait a minute. Listen to this one. So since y'all don't like the water beating down on y'all like that, Speedy, for you, we'll make sure there's a railing to hold on to for support, right? And then you
that's
have the
sincerely
shower
fucked up.
blowing on your back, Speedy, on your back.
Have the shower
then
head blowing.
It's
On the
on your
guy's
back.
Got it.
And then she's on her knees going down on him.
But then it's always cold in the
Wait a
shower.
minute.
Shut up. Let it happen now. Shit.
You like that one?
No.
Is that a good one?
I like that.
I don't like being out of the water and it be all cold and shit.
No, I'm going to warm you up.
That's why I got 2 shower heads.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
But we're not
'cause-
rich. like you.
Yeah, I don't like Mark. She keep
shower.
upstaging that. I'm keeping my last name.
I have 2 shower heads.
2 shower heads is not rich. niggas. Yeah, it's just 2 shower heads. Jesus Christ, where did you people grow up?
Well, you need
Got
extra.
running
One
water.
over here, one over there.
2 shower
Well,
heads.
you have to have extra plumbing to get the other one to work.
Yeah. I don't see the problem.
Well, that means that's a newer house.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
With a nice modern
This nigga
bathroom.
live in a compound.
You probably could see you have like a little bench in there too. I know you got that little. I know.
I got a bench in mine.
And a little toilet.
Allegedly.
But
No, really,
Y'all
I do have a night because I
Y'all
bought
have
it.
sex in the shower? Yeah. What? This is Freaky Friday. Oh, we all supposed to tell our shit.
right. We tell
you
all
just
our
told. Right.
Speedy ain't saying shit.
Do you?
we haven't. Not
Oh, you
the whole
haven't?
No.
Tangy, does this say?
The other house, yeah.
Can I be honest with you, Mrs. Caldwell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sex in the shower, showering generally with a woman is not that good an experience for the man. Because first off, you like your water incredibly fucking hot.
Yeah.
So I'm either getting
I
boiling
do.
water or I'm getting that cold ass ricochet water. So it's not all this shit that you cracking it up to be. It's nice to
Hashtag
watch.
facts,
It's
Jeff.
nice to watch,
Facts.
but to do pass.
No, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. There.
Really, I agree with Jeff because I hate that
I'm
shit.
gonna go back to the shower on my back, you on your knees.
Okay,
Right.
Let's start
You were in
there.
a good
I like
place.
that.
You were
Let's
in a
start
good
there. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, yeah,
Right.
let me turn
Yeah.
this down. That motherfucker too hot.
What's up, OTT?
Nigga, quit shouting niggas out.
Okay.
He's on a show. I keep hearing, hey nigga,
Nigga,
love
I
you.
usually do a show like right
But
now.
this is what I'm hearing in my other ear. Hey nigga, I love you. Yeah, hey, what's that? I told Charles to call me, nigga. Hey, I don't know why bitches do that. I told them what's happening. That's not your inner voice.
That's not
Because I keep hearing it. No, really, nigga. Hey, Charles.
Nigga, you do realize you thinking out
It's
loud.
Speedy Show. They know it ain't Thursday, nigga.
You ready for the second
Anyway,
one, Tangy?
second one, Tangy.
Yes,
We
and
got
I
distracted.
wonder because as I was talking about the first one, I started bouncing in my
got
seat because
music
I got
in her head?
excited.
I know she
I
does
know she's
that.
And
She's horny. She does it when she gets
Where's
horny.
going?
Right, go.
Yeah,
I'm talking
it got
about
me
sex. She
excited.
does do that.
Okay, so number 2 is the bent over bather. I'm sure y'all
All
tried
right,
the bent
yeah,
over
yeah,
bather.
okay.
That.
So
I take the soap, squirt it on your back, and I put the baby lotion. I mean, baby batter lotion.
Baby batter.
Mix that in with the soap.
No.
Gotta
no,
kill those babies.
No.
I put stuff in my drink.
No.
And make sure the babies are dead. Make sure you niggas don't grow up.
Did you say you gotta clean those babies?
Make sure they don't grow up.
Yeah.
You don't be shit but a
You're
bubble.
not gonna make it.
But you're
how's it go?
pretty much right.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
sure that it's a non-slip mat so that
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
wont fall.
Right.
You
or
I
know,
have
anything like
that's
that.
not a good look.
And then you
Or
bend
get,
over
or go get a rail.
or get a rail, and you bend over at the waist and you spread your legs as needed, hanging on, and he enters you from behind. You like stand on your toes unless she's short, and he steadies you with
tiny.
his hands, and he's up in you like that.
Okay, I can see
Fellas,
that's possible.
don't
but
put soap on your dick.
No, that's bad.
So bad.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to get
Yeah.
the uterus all
Yeah,
fucked up.
yeah.
No soap. Okay, you
No
ready?
soap, just gotta be water only.
I
Number
don't want to get that thing making bread.
Oh, I know.
Making bread yeast.
Yeast infection if you put the soap.
You gotta explain.
Number 3 is the super soaker. And yes, and they
Okay,
say
oh,
sometimes
shit.
trying to hold a weird position, can get in the way of you actually having an orgasm. But you take a handheld shower head
Got that.
Oh yeah.
and you
I see where
direct
this
the
is going.
stream between your legs as he's entering you. So you're standing with your leg up, and the water is
Who's standing?
here.
Me?
Where am I?
Both
Oh.
of us. So
Are we facing each
we're
other?
facing
Okay,
each other.
There we go.
So he's standing in front,
All right.
and I'm standing here on my
Okay.
toes with
Okay.
one leg up and the hose there.
Oh,
while
okay.
he's up
Pointing
in
down.
me.
I thought it said
all
behind me.
No,
Like,
the,
Yeah.
the hose
okay.
is on the clitoris.
Right.
oh.
Yeah, that's that's having sex with the vibrator too as well. So you can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Except it's water, so it's
Yeah, don't take the vibrator to the shower. That's not good.
No, no. They
No,
have
some are
some
waterproof. They have
waterproof.
waterproof.
I'm just saying if you don't
Oh.
know, your
Oh.
shit ain't water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got the motherfucker plugged up. She died. What happened, nigga?
The ones at the 99-cent store ain't waterproof.
All right, so what was it called again? It was called the...
It's called the Super Soaker.
That was doable.
That's cool.
That's doable. Yeah.
The Super Soaker. Okay, and so this one is called Rubber Dub Dub Dude. This is kind of interesting. So sometimes we
That
get
sounds a
stuck.
little gay.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
That's the first
like,
place I went. I was like, yeah.
Rubber dub dub dude.
Rubber Dub Dub Dude. So
Anytime you add dude at the
That
end,
does sound gay.
not a
Put
good
anything
look. Because
right.
it's rubber dub dude.
Right.
Dude come from? Hey, where the bitch? Need a bitch.
First of all, no
rubber dub
dude,
bitch. I need a rubber dub bitch.
No straight dude is gonna be saying rubber
Dub
dub.
dude.
So-
No.
So this is Cosmo, and they say that sometimes we get stuck on the idea that sex is P in the V only, which is bull, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So mutual masturbation is great at all times, but in the shower there are other things that you can do. So you stand, and he enters your
Hoo-ha.
hoo-ha from behind, yes, and shower offers additional perks because you got soap, and so you can clean it or whatever, and he can enter you and have his fingers in the other side, or you can be stroking.
Is the hoo-ha
Yeah.
with JJ?
No.
Oh, wait, it was when I said
Oh.
What's the hoo-ha?
It was when I said hoo-ha.
So you can.
Your chocolate thunder.
So he's standing behind you.
No.
Hey, bitch, is this?
No.
Why are you chocolate?
No.
So
Where we
you
get this chocolate soap from?
You can be playing with your vagina
Let me go and leave you
while
with
he
that.
slides
I'm
his
not-
penis between your soapy butt cheeks.
Why he does what?
That's not going to happen.
Slides his penis between your soapy butt cheeks.
That's not going to happen.
Well, he can do that with yours and thinking inside.
Yeah. It's hard for a woman to relax in the shower. Relax, bitch, I'm slipping.
I agree. That's very hard.
Yeah.
Where you get this brown soap at?
Or you can do one, they said, where he is stroking himself while you are, can be mutual masturbation, M&M.
Can't we just do that in the bed while it's dry? And,
Yeah, how about that?
and then under it warm and
Okay.
What you don't want to, because
Do
your
it while we're
balance.
driving the way we normally do it?
Look, Jeff, you don't want to be in the shower and lose your balance. Oh.
No, that's
Yeah, that's not
Hold me.
sexy.
Hold me, I'll hold you.
all right.
The unsexiest thing you can do next to falling is almost falling. That is shit. That's not sexy.
That's not sexy.
Yeah.
Does it explain too when you're in water why? No, sideways. Why?
You guys, you just leave it there. We can hear both of you
why
guys.
it gets tighter when it's in water?
Why?
Oh.
Does it mention that?
No, they just tell us positions. Why does it get tighter?
Yeah, well, actually, it's just our body. It's just us going into
Put that on vibrate.
No, he said don't turn it. I'm going to leave it like he said.
with the amygdala. So what happens is that we naturally gets tighter when it goes in the water because that's what happens naturally, period. When you get into water, it tightens everything.
Oh, so if the
Clothes
guy
are
is
not
really
allowed.
small or if the girl is
What the
really
fuck? Why
loose,
you
then
always
they
go to
should
really
get in
small?
the tub.
Who are you dating?
I said if the guy's really small or the girl is really loose,
She
then
did.
they should get in the tub. They
Yeah,
should do it
'cause
in
you can
water.
Feel more sensation.
Oh, that's interesting. I figured that, with water, you really got to be turned on because you want to keep it
gotta be
lubricated. Yeah.
You're going to be lubricated in, but you won't be lubricated out because it naturally will close from protecting from water going in. Sort of like our eyes.
Yeah.
Because when we're
In other words, I'm sitting there going, bitch, open.
when we're in bright light, the sun closes your pupils smaller to protect your eye. So when you're in just normal light like this, and this is also just talking about the eyes right fast, and this is also how you can tell if somebody's interested in what you're pitching or what you're teaching or what you're trying to sell. Look at the pupils, and if it's in normal light and it's really small, that person's not interested.
Ooh, let me
Because that's something you cannot control. That's something that you cannot control.
You can't see mine.
Because it's involuntary. The body will automatically do this to protect itself. And that goes back to our amygdala. And that's the amygdala part, in our
Jeffrey,
limbic
what is the
system.
amygdala?
The amygdala is the
part
fight
of
or
the
flight.
brain. Yeah.
The fight or flight. That's to protect you from.
Oh, okay.
So wait a minute. So if he's interested, his pupils stay large, and if he's not, they get small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be looking. He gonna be like, she's staring in my eyes. I'm gonna be looking for his pupils to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Do you like me?
That's some more shit.
Okay, what's the next one?
Okay, here's the next one. This is one for the grown people. Wet and Wild. Have him sit on the bottom of the tub, legs straight in front of him. Low water level is fine here. Slide on top of him, holding onto his shoulders or the side of the tub. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, that's too much arm strength.
A good workout.
Oh my
for you.
God.
Pam is fucking. Nah, them is push-ups.
I have to go to the gym after
Lazy.
that.
Damn, that is some lazy shit there. I ain't doing all that. I brought pussy. That should be enough.
Right.
Say wrong.
Right, I
Wrong.
just got
Wrong. Wrong. I found that to be also the issue with superfine girls.
That's true.
They think they can just show up fine, and then they wonder why the hard 7 is the one that replaced them. Because the ugly girls put in work.
That's true.
That's true.
It's true. I just figured I could
Been
show
fine
up.
a long time. 7-year-old. You sure didn't feel that, little Myra.
Oh, you stupid!
That uncle come over. Hey, woo-wee. You gonna be an actress. Okay?
Yeah,
Little Myra.
that nasty motherfucker right there.
What else you got?
Okay, and then we got the rock his boat.
Put you through.
What is that?
And
She's
so
doing it again.
you have him sit, and he
not
should
correct.
lean back with his knees bent and his legs apart, with his arms resting. And y'all are facing each other, and you straddle. You're leaning away from him, but you got your legs over his shoulders. And you slowly rock him
I'm almost
back
with
and
Pam on
forth.
that. That's a lot of shit. I don't know even know if I can.
See me follow up, busting my head.
I'm trying to remember now. Put your
In a
no, more.
slippery tub.
Yeah, that
Now bring
really
it.
am.
Now where's the soap? Oh, I know where it is now.
Ooh, that's
Brown
too much.
now.
Okay, well then we'll just I'll throw this one in. It's my number 7. This was a pool one, but I like it because y'all I tell you, this is called beach ball booty.
That
Okay.
would be
You
okay.
don't need to do that.
I like I know that I like this. I like beach ball booty.
I would have to do
Okay,
that
so okay, so you lie face down
In the water.
and you place a beach ball under your pelvis.
Okay.
Oh, this in
Keeping
the
your
ocean. I
legs
was like-
slightly spread and your partner's over you. So basically, he's just on you from the back, but you got a ball right here. So
in the water.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I took us out the tub because
Yeah,
y'all couldn't
we in
have
the
another
beach
tub.
water. Yeah,
Because
go
I
ahead.
How
find
you in the
Now
water?
we
I'm
because
trying to find out how you with a beach ball in the tub.
2 words. 2 words.
What?
High tide. 2 more words. Low tide. Just doesn't sound like.
All right, go ahead.
No, like
so you place the beach ball under your pelvis. You spread your legs, and he lies over you in the same position with his legs between you and yours, and he comes in from behind. But with your pelvis elevated like this, he can easily hit your G-spot.
G-spot,
And the
yeah.
combination of his thrust and the water and the waves is just like,
But is it like cold?
you can
No,
dig
that
your
sounds
toes
right.
into
It
the
sounds
sand.
Pam said,
No,
"Ain't the water
it's
cold?" Look,
I'm
Pam
not
like,
tired on tonight
look,
either. I'm really
Pam.
tired.
look,
Pam
Pam
is
is
like-
like this. Who gonna blow the ball up? Time I blow it up,
Do
I'm
this
ready.
in the room.
Okay.
I don't want to fuck now.
how does that ball hold you up?
Then she complain, "Hurry up, fuck you, bitch."
Like, no, like,
I'm really
So
tired.
it's
So
like
you're-
inflatable, so it just holds you up.
Well, so your
No, you're
your
gonna
chest is
spin.
down,
Trust me, you're
but-
You're
gonna
gonna spin.
you're gonna spin.
So you'll be like laying like instead of.
Yeah, but the ball is
But the
gonna
ball.
turn you. The ball's gonna
Oh,
it's
yeah,
water.
It's
Ball,
not
that
going to
ball.
turn you.
Yes, it is. Tam.
No.
Yes, you are.
It
You'll be
depends
knocking off
upon
in the
how far you are out.
We're in the pool.
No, we're in the
No,
the
we're not.
beach.
You're in
No,
the
the
ocean,
beach.
but you don't have
Ocean.
to be like way out, just enough.
So now-
that you
Just
can-
enough.
So let's make sure we got this
You're
right.
able to stand.
I want to make sure we got it right.
Yes.
Okay.
We're out in the ocean. She's on the ball. I'm on the ball.
And then-
So
no,
now,
no,
hold on.
no,
Let me finish.
no,
Let me
both of
finish.
you are not
Let
on the
me
ball.
finish. She on the ball. On the ball. Shark sees us and go 2 for 1.
How about it? How about it? And here's that other dirty 4-letter word: sand.
That's but listen
that's
though.
not around
this
there.
is the thing.
If
this
you're
is
close.
the thing. No. But she's on the ball.
Yeah.
So her vagina is up. So
Yeah.
it's not in the sand.
Is there any
The
water?
Coast Guard.
Is there any water?
There is water.
Can we fuck?
Angie, when is the last time you've been to the beach?
I
Right.
got kids.
I
man.
need you
got
to look
sand
at
in
the
your
water.
I wanna try it,
by the shore.
I'ma
It's
help-
full of fucking
Miami
sand.
is
I'm gonna help.
First
I'm
thing
gonna
that sand in your
help it out.
ass.
I'm gonna help it out. Let's take the ball to the grass. Go to the grass. Get your ass on the ball.
See, all of this
How
shit.
about I get behind you and the ball?
This some more woman
How
fantasy
about
shit.
I hit and you roll forward, you come back.
Sound like,
See,
You hit, you roll forward, you come
this
back.
is there.
Now you
you go.
strap to the ball. How about I strap you to the ball?
Okay. this sounds like some R&D went into what he's talking about.
Or-
There's no research and development in y'all's fantasies.
How about we
Talking
tie
about
you?
sand, sharks, none of that.
I gotta blow shit up.
You gotta blow
jellyfish.
Okay, what about this one? What about this one? Y'all gotta like one of mine because this one looks fun to me. This one is called
You're 0 for 30.
a bubbly back float, right?
Okay.
And so what you do is what we would do, the ladies. We will recline in the hot tub
Okay.
with our arms stretched out to our side. We're
with
holding
that.
on to the edge.
If
I
you
like
can
this
float.
so far.
And so we're like floating.
If
up.
you can.
And the partner comes
All my women can't float.
between. Okay.
Hey,
Okay,
bitch, get
so-
it.
Well,
Get the
okay,
ball.
so you can't float.
No, go ahead. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so laying in the low part of the pool. How about that?
All right. Yeah.
But we got it.
I got you. I'm with you.
It would have to be the part. You know how they have the pool.
We
where
got
it's
you.
a little
Get to the
higher
upper
and then
end.
it gets low
Got it.
because he's on his knees. You're
In the
laying
pool?
down.
Bitch, have you ever had your knees on the...
Thank you.
I am 57.
No.
Look, it's like, oh, bitch, a pebble. Oh, my God.
Speedy.
It's blood.
Speedy.
It's blood. I'm bleeding.
Okay.
Okay, so what about this?
See? That's what happens with your fantasies.
What about this?
They
What about
sound
this?
wonderful.
Okay, here, listen. This is it, and this is it. It's a pool where it's a good enough drop. So she's laying down with her legs open in the water. Her face is out the water, and he's standing. How about that?
I hate this bitch already.
And then
Whoever this is.
he lifts you by the back of your thighs.
This
so
is
you
how
kinda
side
like
chicks win.
floating. But can you imagine, like,
This is right how side
she's
chicks win.
floating weightlessly while he's like, you know.
See, now the good woman needs all of this and can only fuck under ambient conditions.
Ambient.
See, a side chick will fuck you on the couch that the sheriffs are putting outside while you being evicted. She don't need to float in a ball in the beach in the wind.
In the wind.
That's for you regular chicks. Side chick, okay, I'm coming by, I'm gonna fuck you in the car because I have to pick my son up from soccer. That's the side. That's where they win. That's where they win. They win with this all
It
this.
does sound like somebody's in here. Verna said that sounds like porn. It does. It sounds like a porn.
sounds
like
episode.
porn.
Like a
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Sounds
It does
like
sound
a
like a
movie.
porn.
Like Cosmo. Was it Cosmo? What is it called?
It sounds like the way
Yeah, that's it.
normal people fuck. That's what it sounds
Here, let me
like.
give you my top two.
Let's get some real.
All right. It's 2 a.m. I turn around and fuck you. Number 2.
Oh God!
Already at number 2 here. I turn over and you fuck me. That's how we gonna be. I mean, Tangy, I feel you. The ball.
Okay, what about this one? We're out the water.
right.
What about this one? We're out the water. We're on the bed.
All right.
She has just finished giving him a massage.
Yes.
He's feeling really good, right? She rubbed him all over. He gets up. She lays down. He starts massaging her back. He starts massage. Listen, he
the
starts
sheets-
massaging
the
her
oil's
behind.
gonna fuck up my
the
sheets.
oil is the oil. Look, Speedy, the
just
oil
put
is
them
all
on.
in the behind everything.
Yeah, use
so
black
he's
sheets.
rubbing her back. And
towel
now
down.
he's up in her. So
Okay.
he's rubbing her back and he's stroking her at the same time.
Okay.
That's a good position.
What about that?
Now I'm with that.
That's realistic.
Why you to start with that shit?
Nobody has to die.
that one-
I was right with you. Look,
That's her
Nobody has to
fantasy.
drown,
See?
suffocate,
Now look, there's
That
no
one came from
sand.
me.
bust their
There's
head
no
open in the
sharks,
shower.
There's no jellyfish.
Right.
There's no slipping in the shower.
Yes.
I love all of that.
That one came from me though,
There
not
you go.
Cosmo.
There you
I figured.
go.
I figured that's some shit that's probably been
but,
done.
but there was a flaw
Right.
there. There's because I'm a Virgo.
Yes, I have. Oh, yes.
Tangy.
Because
Focus
you're
Tangy.
also getting massaged at the same time.
Yes.
So it's stimulating.
Yes.
But here's the problem I
can
have.
feel it right now.
I can't get my little light. This is the problem I have. I'm a Virgo. I just put the sheets on. And we are oily. Now you done fucked my sheets up. Look, I'm like.
Yep.
Okay, Speedy, let me start over. Let me start over.
Sheets. You have to use
Put a
black
towel
sheets when you do that.
down. You put.
Put
Let
a
me
towel
start
down,
over.
yeah.
You put a
Is it the
towel.
towel that we
down.
had on in the shower?
No.
This is damp. Now I gotta take a new shower. And I gotta take a new towel.
Wash a new towel
I gotta wash
afterwards.
this one.
You don't have sex towels?
They're in the dirty clothes.
Well, it should be dry by
Y'all
now.
some
Just
net-
take
yeah.
one out.
Sex towels.
Oh, your towel
sex
scratched me.
towels are towels like just we went like on some Bed Bath and Beyond shit and got some really nice towels that we use when we getting down
Just for sex.
just for sex.
It's a high threat count ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Egyptians. I got you.
Yeah, and I keep a well now you're learning too much. I keep a heater by the bed that heats towels.
Oh.
So you got nice warm towels right there.
Shit. Damn.
That's too much.
No, I'm with that.
That's
I gotta remember.
that.
Look, I gotta
That's
remember to turn it on. We gotta wait for it to warm up.
No, nigga.
Oh.
I crock pot that shit in the morning. Turn that some bitch on.
Hot towels.
Hot towels.
Hot towels in the weekend.
Yeah, because that relaxes. You know, like when you get in a facial massage and they put that warm towel on you.
When you getting what?
Stress.
When you getting what?
Yeah.
A facial.
A facial?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you probably don't want to use the towel. For
Hey, put these babies on your face.
And those towels release the stress out of you.
Use my man lotion.
Yeah.
Little
duck butter.
Hold on. Do you like man lotion?
No.
Yeah.
So when you use the
good
towels,
for your skin.
when you use the
Keeps it
warm
tight.
towels, what exactly does that do?
After sex, it's very soothing.
What
After
does it do?
sex?
Yeah.
What is
You
it
just
do?
lay on them over?
No,
Somebody
no.
said AKA
Okay.
the wipe off towel.
Yeah, the wipe off towels.
Wipe off towel.
You nasty trifling motherfuckers. What are you just leaving that? You just sleeping it down.
Look,
You wipe that shit
look,
off.
look.
You're supposed to go to the bathroom, warm up the towel,
No, you-
and come wipe them off.
Yeah, all that
You already
shit.
bust-
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm right here. I'm by the bed. Oh, God, that was great.
Well,
Okay,
that's what
towel
she
right here.
does for you.
I got that shit done. She doesn't have to because I did the thing with the towel.
Oh.
That's 1988 is that way. No, it's right there.
So it's a wet towel.
So it's a warm, wet towel.
Wet towel
Well-
to wipe with afterwards.
Afterwards, yeah.
So it's not using to do something
know, right?
to
The actual, no.
it's just
That's
a
just like
See,
nice,
y'all missing the whole thing. You hit and you go to sleep. Look here.
And in the,
Like, I don't wipe
You just
up.
stay out of your.
you make her sleep in the wet
Really? The
spot.
Virgo, though?
You roll up. Let them roll over to the
The wet spot. Yeah.
Oh, wet spot is.
There shouldn't be. If you have
Hold on,
sex
hold on.
towels, there's no wet spot.
I know. Like,
You don't have a wet spot? You don't have to have sex?
No.
You don't mind?
You don't like the wet spot?
well, I mean,
She said she don't
he's
mind.
inside, so it's there.